So the Tata Group has more than 7 lakh employees across the world. You have to ensure that the values of the brand permeate down to each of us who are part of the Tata Group. So therefore, you need to put in place some institutional frameworks which make that happen. And let me describe 2 or 3 of those institutional frameworks. One is I spoke about community being center stage to the brand, and I actually quoted what our founder said about it more than 130 years back. But every Tata Group company which has started since then, if you look at the work, let me just quote examples. If you look at the work that Tata Steel has done in Jamshedpur and more recently in Kalinganagar, or you look at what Bhaskar said, the work that Titan has done in Hosur in offering employment to a large number of people from the villages in Tamil Nadu. Or look at the work that Tata Motors has done in the Pimpri Chinchwad area of Pune. Actually, at the time they created the Pune plant, they also created an artificial lake for birds and for trees to ensure that greenery and cover is maintained. Or the work that Tata Chemicals does in Gujarat for tribal welfare, which has led to Rabdi tribal women developing a brand like Okai using the local handicrafts of Gujarat, or which has led to Tata Chemicals mounting a campaign to save the whale shark or to provide water to an arid region. So, every Tata Group company, therefore, I believe, sooner or later, understands the ethos of the brand and make sure that while they try to build a very profitable, very successful business, they also give back what they can to the community. And of course, this is enshrined at the level of the Tata Group because 66% of the equity of our parent company, Tata Sons, is held by the Tata Charitable Trust. So 66% of the dividends go to the trust. Now, let me come to the second pillar of the brand. I spoke about community being center stage. Let's take building a business which is excellent and which does business on fair and ethical values. I spoke about business excellence being a core principle of the group. Every single company which uses the Tata brand, the companies are licensed to use the Tata brand, and every single company which uses the Tata brand has to sign up to 2 documents which become living documents for the company all the time. The first document that a company has to sign up and all of us as employees of the company have to sign up is a Tata Code of Conduct. It's a very well documented code. It's been in place for several years now, but recently it was refreshed, benchmarking some of the best codes in the world. And that code lays down the principles of behavior that each of us has to follow in our day-to-day life. And over my years in the Tata Group, I have seen that employees, for any reason, we are finally a human organization. And if there are any employees who violate the code, I think the Tata Group is very tough on us if we do it. I think they will not brook that violation. So that is one living document which each person signs up to. There are training programs around the Tata Code of Conduct, and it's drilled into all of us that the Code of Conduct is essential to our day-to-day behavior. The second document that we ensure, and that's what, I'm not saying that a code can cover every single person holistically. There will still be human beings and there will still be aberrations. And the code should be, we have a very good ethics organization within the Tata Group to address those aberrations, including a chief ethics officer for the Tata Group, chief ethics officers for each company and so forth. So we have to not only have a code, but also have an ethics organization to address or to safeguard the code and institutionalize it and implement it. The second living document, Ekta, goes back to business excellence and creating products and services which are of excellent value and quality for our consumers. And we have a system called the Tata Business Excellence Model, where every company, no matter how large or how small it is,
right,
no matter how old or how new it is assessed under the Tata Business Excellence Model every year. Right. It's assessed on the quality of its leadership, the quality of its strategy, the quality of its consumer connect, the quality of its HR and people management, the quality of its information technology and data, on the results that it produces. What this does, Ekta, is that each of us have to submit our respective companies to this assessment. And the assessment holds a mirror to us. It shows us what we are doing right on business excellence and what we can improve on. So that constant mirror that the Tata Business Excellence model holds to each company of the group is yet another day-to-day method of ensuring that the value of the brand gets institutionalized.
Right.
Of course, we expect that over a period of time, those of us who work with the Tata Group for many years will imbibe this code, will imbibe those shall I say, principles of business excellence in everything that we do. But that happens with experience, and that happens also, with some passage of time. But these are the institutional day-to-day documents that form the basis. And unless a company implements the Tata Code of Conduct and is part of the Tata Business Excellence model, they do not have a license to use the Tata brand. So those are some day-to-day principles that the Tata Group has put in place.